Commander Vex of the Galactic Federation exploration vessel Horizon stared at the ancient transmission that had been intercepted by their deep space scanners. The ship's translation matrix had worked for days to decipher the primitive encoding, and now the message glowed on his screen. To any sentient species who receives this warning, Earth is quarantined. Do not approach. Do not attempt contact. Never wake them. Vex's antenna twitched with curiosity. In 300 cycles of exploration, this was the first mention they'd found of the mysterious third planet in this unremarkable solar system. The Federation archives contained no records of Earth beyond basic astronomical data. "Captain," Lieutenant Mara called from her station, "we've found more transmissions, all originating from different systems spanning over 2,000 years. Display them," Vex ordered. The messages flickered across the main view screen. "The Earth dwellers, slumber. For the sake of all civilizations, let them rest. Warning. Earth is forbidden territory by Galactic Decree 7729. The humans must remain dormant. We escaped them once. Never again. Never wake Earth." Vex turned to his science officer. "Tom, what do our scans show of this Earth?" Tom, one of the few mammalian crew members, studied his readings. "It appears to be a water-rich world with diverse ecosystems. No signs of advanced technology. No artificial satellites, no radio emissions. If there are intelligent beings there, they're remarkably quiet, or dormant, as these messages suggest," Vex mused. "Plot a course. Standard observation protocols." "Captain," Mara interjected, her voice tense, "every message explicitly warns against this." Vex's mandibles clicked in what his crew recognized as amusement. The Federation has encountered thousands of species across the galaxy. Whatever these humans are, they're likely just another primitive race that inspired superstition among early space travelers. As the Horizon entered Earth's orbit, sensors detected no technology more advanced than simple combustion engines and basic electronics. The planet seemed peaceful. Blue oceans, green continents, white cloud swirls. "Prepare a scout ship," Vex ordered. "Tom, you'll lead the expedition with Krell and Dax. Observe only. No contact with the natives." Tom nodded, though his expression betrayed concern. The scout ship descended through Earth's atmosphere, landing in a remote forested area. The team emerged wearing environmental suits and carrying standard research equipment. "Life signs are abundant," Krell reported, "but nothing registering as advanced intelligence." They trekked through the forest until reaching a clearing with a small settlement visible in the distance, simple structures housing approximately 50 individuals. "Let's move closer," Tom suggested. "We can observe their behavior from the tree line." The humans they observed moved slowly, performing basic tasks, tending gardens, repairing dwellings, caring for young. They communicated through simple vocalizations and gestures. "They appear to be in some sort of reduced cognitive state," Dax observed. "Minimal speech, basic social structures, nothing suggesting the threat described in those messages." Tom frowned. "Something's not right. Historical records indicate Earth should have developed space travel by now. These humans are living like they're in a pre-industrial age." "Perhaps this is just an isolated community," Krell suggested. "Let's collect samples and return to the ship," Tom decided. Before they could retreat, a human child wandered away from the settlement, spotting the aliens at the forest edge. Instead of fear, the child approached with curiosity, stopping just meters away. Tom crouched down. "Hello there," he said, the translator converting his words to the local dialect. The child's eyes widened, not in fear, but recognition. Then something changed. The child's posture straightened, eyes sharpened with sudden intelligence. "You spoke to me," the child said, voice deeper than should be possible. "You woke me." A ripple seemed to pass through the settlement. The humans stopped their tasks, standing straighter, eyes focusing with new awareness. "Return to the ship immediately," Vex commanded through their communicators. "Sensors are detecting unusual energy signatures across the planet." As the team fled back toward their scout ship, they witnessed the humans in the distance gathering. no longer moving slowly but with precise coordinated movements. Some entered dwellings and emerged with devices that hadn't registered on their scans. The horizon detected similar activity across the planet. Hidden facilities powering up, concealed ships rising from underground hangars and beneath oceans. Warnings, Mara whispered as the data flooded their screens. They weren't about protecting us from the humans, they were about not waking them. Vex understood too late. The dormant state had been self-imposed, a civilization-wide hibernation. The humans had hidden their technology, reduced their consciousness to basic functions, becoming invisible to galactic scans. As the scout ship docked, Earth's hidden fleet launched, thousands of vessels with technology far beyond Federation capabilities. The first transmission came moments later, directed not just to the horizon but broadcasting across all known communication channels. We are humanity. We retreated into slumber after the last galactic war when we nearly destroyed everything. We chose peace through absence. You have awakened us. We remember now what we were, what we can do. We remember why we chose to sleep. Vex ordered an emergency jump away from Earth, but before they could engage, their systems were locked by an override they couldn't counter. The warnings were clear. Came the human transmission. Old messages spoke of Earth. Each one repeated, "Never wake them." As ship after ship rose from Earth, Vex finally understood. Humanity hadn't been imprisoned or quarantined. They had been restraining themselves, and now they were awake again.